I wanted to follow up on the issue of Ukraine on a different topic, and that's the issue of U.S. intelligence sharing. Because there were reports recently in the Wall Street Journal that really troubled me about what we're doing to help the Ukrainians in terms of their defense, information we can share with them to be able to minimize their casualties and defend their territory. And in that article, basically what it said is that images are being significantly degraded to avoid provoking Russia, and that what it was doing in terms of Ukrainian officials, they said it's really hampered their ability of their forces to counter separatists because it's a 24-hour delay in terms of intelligence sharing, and that they're actually approaching other countries like Canada because of these intelligence gaps. So can you help me understand, if we're not going to give them arms and to defend themselves, because we haven't done that yet, and I appreciate that I hear from General Dempsey and you as well, that this is something that you're very open to. At least we can share information to them because they're obviously dying by the thousands defending their own territory. So can you help me understand this issue of, can we share intelligence with them so they can defend themselves?
I can help you in a limited way because that's not a decision that either the chairman or I are involved in. This is an intelligence community thing, and it has to do with the sharing arrangement that we have with Ukraine, and I think there are other considerations that they take into account when making that determination. But I think your larger point, which is that there are things that we can do to help the Ukrainians help themselves. And of course, the main effort there is a political and economic one, sanctions and so forth. But on the military side, there are ways that we can help the Ukrainians to help themselves. And we are, as you say, working through them now. But I'm afraid I can't speak to the intelligence thing. The intelligence committee, you have to answer that.
Its sources and methods, Senator. It has nothing to do with the fact that we're worried about angering Russia. I can assure you that both the Secretary and I are committed to find ways to help Ukraine defend its sovereign territory and reduce the casualties. There is a disproportionate number of casualties on the Ukraine side, and you're right. Both the Europeans and us should be active in trying to help them.
So there's think about if you were, General Dempsey, with all your military experience, you're fighting an enemy and you weren't getting intelligence in real time. A 24-hour delay is like a lifetime in a wartime setting. So I guess the real-time intelligence, to me, there's got to be a way to protect our sources and methods, but not, 24 hours later in an intelligence context is like a lifetime. So I really hope we'll get them real-time intelligence so that they can defend themselves, and they have suffered too many casualties, and anything we can do to prevent those casualties, I think we have some responsibility here, given, we were signatories to the Budapest Memorandum too, and this is just outright aggression of one nation upon another. So I appreciate that.